And welcome back to today's cryptocurrency video, and today we are going to be looking at Litecoin or LTC. Litecoin is currently at the $79 level. We are currently ranked at 19th with a market cap of about $5.94 billion. We have a 24-hour volume of about $732 million, right? So today we are going to be looking at what is the weekly open and what we should be expecting right here for Litecoin for this week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, right? So right here for Litecoin, we are up about 2.5% in the last 24 hours. And so without further ado, let us push to the chart, right? So we are on the chart right here for Litecoin versus the USD dollars. We are first on the weekly time frame. Coinbase is the data source, right? So last week we saw this sort of indecision candle, and we saw this sort of massive dump right here to the downside, and this week's candle has opened below last week's candle, so showing that this week it's not so bullish, and we could see one more retest of the lows before we see any push to the upside. And I'll show you why, right? If we basically just push to the daily time frame, the daily time frame gives us more context as to why we are expecting probably a retest of that one more low, right? Firstly, we usually notice that every single time we saw Litecoin just see this trending EMAs flip bearish, we were still remain bearish. Litecoin had been some sort of a massive sideways price action, and we only broke out in February of 2024. Since then, we have been bullish, right? And the moment we saw this flip right here, this meant we're going to be retesting the lows, right? And as you can see, we have gotten back to retest the lows, and so this week we should expect right here for Litecoin to retest one more the lows before we see any sort of bounce. And I'll tell you why we probably could see another retest of that $72 level before we see a bounce, right? If we basically look at the volume profile is showing that we are still seeing massive bearish divergence, or the bears are still in control, right? As you can see, our volume profile became bearish right here on Litecoin since the 4th of April, right? So we were seeing sort of a massive bearish price action coming in from the 4th of April, and currently the bears are still in control, showing that this week could just be a consolidation week, and we could see one more retest of that $72 level before we see any sort of bounce right here for Litecoin, as the volume profile shows that the bears are still in control both during or with the volume and the momentum, right? So expect one more drop into that $72 level before we see any sort of bounce right here for Litecoin, right? So that's the update right here on Litecoin. If you like the channel, please do not forget to click on the like button, click on subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.